idea is to, there is not in this moment on the market, you cannot go in a shop and buy a dirt track bike, a pure dirt track bike. There's only one bike in UK which is produced like this. But here the idea was also to produce not only a dirt track bike, making it street legal, but make it as much as possible similar to the one with which we are racing. In this moment, my colleague is racing in Germany and is in the moment first in the ranking in Europe in the MEFO Cup, and is second in UK Championship. So, and he's already been winning 3 times, but not with Zaeta. This year is the first year we are racing. So it's having a very essential bike, which normally you see on a short track bike, but you can see it on the street. Because I believe that a very light bike, a short, low bike, but powerful and technological in the sense that has a very good performance, is also quite a joy to have it and ride it on the street, in the city or in the hills. Clearly, it's not for going on the highway, but it's a very funny bike. It's like, and it's pure. There's nothing more than what you need. So 4 tubes, an engine, 2 wheels, and
what's the weight of the bike?
The bike with water and oil is 115 kilos, and
very light, really.
Yeah, it's probably you cannot find a 530 cc's bike with this type of weight. So it's very lean, and the idea is also then to apply to this concept of bike the philosophy of the Harley Davidson, in the sense that you can customize the bike, you can make it the color you want, you can change some parts, and still having a pure dirt track bike. So that's the concept that I think that for the street there is it can be enjoyable if you buy a super motard bike, or even also with the bigger engine. At the end, the use you do of this type of bike is always the same. So you use it in the street in town or in the hills where you have a lot of turns, and if that is the use, this is much more fun because it's 60 kilos less and a bit less of power. But what counts is the ratio between weight and power rather than just the pure power. So I think that there's also the idea of going back to something which is very traditional, because the dirt track racing is one of the oldest type of races you have in motorcycling in US. So still is something that goes back to tradition. I don't like the word vintage, and because it makes you think of something which you want to make it look old. This is a new bike and wants to have technology of a new bike, but linked to